Hi guys. So I use Twitter a lot for my Beachbody business and promoting coaching and our products. And I was asked if I could kind of explain to you guys how I do that and how Twitter works. If maybe you have no idea what it is or how to use it. So I'm just going to kind of explain that to you and show you how to use it. So I'm using it on my phone. This is your homepage. This is where you will see posts from everyone that you follow. So from everyone that you follow, this one says that someone retweeted it. When you retweet something or when you see someone else retweeted it, that means that they shared it basically, like when you share a post on Facebook from one of their followers. So someone that they follow, they shared that post so it would go to their page. So that's why you're seeing it, because they shared it and you followed them. So this is where you will see all of those. Everyone that you follow, you'll see all of their posts. You can post videos. I think the maximum length is 30 seconds. You can post videos and up to 4 pictures on your timeline. So that's where you'll see that is on your home. And the notifications, you'll see where people like your tweets, where they retweet your tweets. So they're going to their profile, to all of their followers. You'll see when people follow you, when people comment on any of your tweets, or if they retweet them. See, there's a comment. That's what the comment looks like. And they can quote your tweets. And quoting a tweet is basically like when you share something and you write a comment, write a post above it. So you're telling them how you feel about it. So, like when you reply to something, you just see what they're saying. But when you quote something, you'll see the tweet and what they're saying. So there's an example of that right there. I posted that, and she said she loves Heidi Summer. So her followers are seeing what she's talking about instead of just the reply. That's called quoting. How you would do that is on your homepage. If you want to just reply to something, just reply to that person who tweeted it, you'll click reply. If someone retweeted, then if you reply to it, it'll go to the person who originally posted it and the person who retweeted it. So that's the reply. When you click this button, oops, wrong one. The middle one, you get the options to retweet or quote tweet. Do quote tweet, you'll get the tweet and you'll get to write your message. So that's that. That's your notifications. Moments is, I never use that. That's just basically like the news or whatever. Messages. If you want to send personal private messages, that's what you will use the messages for. So just go to messages and you can write a new one up in this corner right here. And you can pick people. You can do multiple group messages or just send it to one person. And you would just do done after you pick it and then type your message and you can send it. And you can send pictures through there also. Me is your homepage. This is your profile. So I have on there that I'm a health and fitness coach, blah, blah, wherever I am, where I live. It tells you who you're following and how many followers you have. If you click on these, it'll show you, like your friends list on Facebook. It'll show you who follows you and who you follow back. So like that one's dark blue, means I follow them. And it shows you who you're not following also. But on your profile, you have the option to pin tweets. And when you pin a tweet, I'll show you how to do that in a minute. When you pin a tweet, it goes to the top of your page, and that's the first thing that people will see when they go to your page. So like right now I have my hammer and chisel challenge that I'm wanting to do, and I have that pinned. You can, and with each tweet you can only put 140 characters, so you really have to just get your message across. If you have more information, put it in a picture, but just put, you know, the most important things, or you can just post 100 tweets about the same thing. No one really cares. But so that's what a pin tweet. To pin a tweet, this will stay here until you pin something else. So that will be there as long as I don't pin anything else. So if I wanted, like this one, I posted about my water challenge. With that picture. So if I wanted this one to be pinned, you would click on it. Then at the bottom, you'd scroll down. At the bottom, you click on those 3 dots. And you can pin to your profile. I don't want to do that right now, but that will put it to the top of your page to be the first thing that people see, like this one. You also can create groups. So you would go to your profile, click on the little tool button up there, and then click on view. Sorry if you can't see this. Click on view lists. These are kind of like groups, private groups. Well, they're not private, but they're not easy to find either. So these are like groups on Facebook that you can do. So right now I'm a member of all of these groups. I don't know what half of them are. People just add me. But you're in these groups and people just post and you get notifications when they're posted in there. Or you should. It's been a long time. You can make your own by clicking on this plus button. You can name it, description. If you do private, then only you'll be able to get into it, no one else. I think. I haven't made one yet. But that's how you can make one. And then once you make one, let's see. Whatever, save. When you make one, you can add members to it, and you would just do at and their username. Yeah, they'll come up when you start typing in their name, and that's how you'll add people to the group. You can block people. So sometimes tweets will come across that you don't want to see. You know, there's just some things on there that show up through the retweeting. If you don't want to see them, so right here, Melly retweeted this. If this was really inappropriate or I just didn't like what it said, you would click on this, click on the person who did it. You would go up to the settings and click block. That's how you do that. So searching, to post a tweet, corner, you click on the feather, and you can post a tweet. And you can do 140 characters. You can post a location, up to 4 pictures, or 1 video, and you can do a poll. These are pretty cool. So you can ask questions. You would type your question up here, and then you would do different choices, and you can add more choices. You can do up to 4 choices, and whoever follows you can vote, and it's all anonymous, but it'll have like, out of all, let's say you do 2, you just post 2 options, 2 choices to your question. It'll show you how many people voted, and it'll show you on the poll how many, like which one's winning. So like if I said, what color should I dye my hair, brown or stay blonde, if more people wanted me to go back to brown hair, the brown would say like 50%. Or it only stays up for 24 hours, so at the end it'll show you which one has more votes. But it's all anonymous, so you don't know who's voting. That's the only thing that stinks about it. But you can do that, and then you can search. Hashtags are big on Twitter. That's really how we keep things organized. So you can find it, like on my water challenge, I said to use the hashtag H2OBBC, which is for Water Beachbody Challenge. And I'll go ahead and show you that real quick. So you would click on this hashtag. If you used that hashtag, I could go to search and type in hashtag H2OBBC, and that would bring me to this page. And I would see every post that has that hashtag. Right now, it's just me. No one else is wanting to do it yet, but the more people that do it and use that hashtag, their tweets and pictures and whatever would show up here. So it can all just stay organized and in one place. You can search. You can either search a hashtag or a person. I just found Carl right there. You can find them. If you want to follow them, I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. It'll look like this if you're not following them. If you want to follow them and see their posts, you just click follow. If you want to unfollow them, click it again and click unfollow. But on their page, it'll show you, it'll give you suggestions, so people that he follows probably. But you can also go down and see you can post your links on your profile. I should do that to mine, but you can see his tweets. If you want to see just the pictures he's posting, you click on media. It'll show you all of his pictures that he's posted. And then you can click on likes, and it'll show you everything that he likes. So he has clicked like on every single one of these tweets. So you can really stalk people. So just be really careful about like what you're posting. Twitter, I think I covered everything. I'm pretty sure I did. But the reason I use Twitter for BeachBody, I've used Twitter I've had this Twitter account since I was like 17. So there's tons of stuff on there. But when I started using it for BeachBody, I started using it because it's great to build connections, and really you can just reach out to people and connect with them on a deeper level, since Twitter is basically a public journal or public diary. People post all sorts of things on there, their feelings, and they're an open book on there. So you can really connect to them and build stronger connections, because people don't do that on Facebook. We get that feeling where you can't post a lot on Facebook, you can't be too personal or share personal posts, or, it's just kind of awkward and you feel kind of restricted. So with Twitter, it's not restricted at all. So you really get to know a person and you can connect with them and they can connect with you. So I like to be open on there. I try to stay positive, but sometimes when I'm having a bad day, I'll just, tweet on there, I'm having a bad day. And people know, more of who I am. Life isn't perfect. I'm not a perfect person. I struggle. But I also show them, like, this is my job. It's a great opportunity. Like, it's really helping me be a better person. So I try to be positive, too. But the fact that it's so open really kind of helps you with messaging people, because I'm always getting random messages from companies like, hey, check out our blog, check out our page, so when you message someone like, hey, we have a challenge coming up next week, I was wondering if you'd like to join, that's completely normal. Whereas on Facebook, if you don't know the person, it's kind of weird. And I don't know why that is with Facebook, but it's just completely normal to do that on Twitter. And I've had a couple people interested in it by doing that. So it's an advantage if you feel awkward on Facebook. So I hope I covered everything, and I hope that made sense. If it didn't, you can just ask and I'll answer you, try to help you out. If I left anything out, just ask. So I hope that helped, and you can use Twitter. You can follow me if you want. But yeah, I hope that helped.